Oh, you know what? I don't think I took a picture of the salmon run schedule.
And you can do that after.
Let's see. It's today, and then 4, 5. So that's in 2 days. On the Thursday. Oh God. Yeesh, you floss like one tooth and some of your mouth is all minty and you're dying. Yeesh. So what'd you have for dinner? You gotta, the question needs to be asked.
I had some ribs.
Not my style, but it's a lot of people's style.
Luigi's chirping on the floor. What's up? Meowing. What's up with you?
It's meowing.
Why are you being a wee shit like the moment the game starts?
Who, me?
Cat. The moment we start, immediately just goes and starts climbing like shit. He's not allowed to get on.
You know what you should do? You should like start. You should like put the headphones. Well, headphones are probably always on, right? You should probably like pull up the mic and shit, and then just pretend to start while you're setting things up, just in case that triggers him. And then
he's not in the hall meowing and stuff. It's like, what the fuck do you want from me, cat? I've been trying to play with you for like the last 15 minutes. You just keep looking at me and running away. Cats, man. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why I just kind of like stopped thinking there.
Stopped thinking?
Yeah, that was weird. I mean, I guess miraculously stopped talking, but like,
okay.
yeah, just like everything at a standstill.
Hello, Novelle and Biggs. Oh, yeah.
Biggs the cat. How many times have you heard that one?
So, what is on your agenda today?
Well, Smash Brothers.
Okay.
And I want to set the record straight here. No one's accused me of it, but I'm sure you've all been thinking of it. Remember when Smash Bros. Was announced, and I said, oh man, I can't wait for people to talk about Smash ad nauseum and get tired of it. That's later on, okay? Eventually, we reach a point where people talk about Smash exclusively for months on end, and then I reach a fatigue point. And since Smash 4, that has since worn off, I think. And now I'm back in on it. Okay. So that's why I'm talking about Smash, despite complaining about people talking about Smash.
I was musing on that when I saw your tweets, yes.
I knew it.
I keep like a record in my mind of all the times people say one thing and do another, just so I can laugh at them internally.
Yeah, no, I was tweeting about stuff. Namely,
I mean, to be fair, you were tweeting about like Smash 4. To be fair.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like, I want to also set the record straight. There's also been some false information spread. Yoshi is not A tier. Yoshi was never A tier. I don't know where I heard that Yoshi was A tier, since he started out in C tier, and then we kept going down from there.
Wow. I don't pay attention to tiers, so I don't know.
You know what they say? Tiers are for queers.
Well, that's why you're paying attention, isn't it?
You have to say it in the Brawl Taunts voice. Remember Brawl Taunts?
No.
That one Newgrounds animation or whatever?
I don't.
It had the big gay dance. You referenced that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know by name.
But yeah, that weirded me the fuck out. And I looked at him and other tier lists, and you know, to be expected. Oh shit! I completely forgot what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Alright, cover me.
Okay. Well, the thing about tier lists is that, especially in like recent fighting games, it's really like a sort of doctrine thing these days. It's like the best people will only play like certain characters they know or like, and that just comes to define the meta and the tiers. Even though maybe like some characters who are like ranked lower or bottom or whatever can actually be fucking godlike. And really, what I'm saying is like most tiers are complete bullshit.
I mean, at low level, I'd say, but at high level.
No, like even at high level, like there's a like a matter of dogma, especially like in more serious fighting games like Street Fighter. Like if there's like characters who are actually really good and can be used to just dominate tournaments and shit, who are just not used because all the top players don't like them and don't want to use them. Like most recently in Street Fighter 5, that would be Birdie, who's actually really fucking good as a character, but no one used him because no one liked them.
Wow, why would no one
And
like
he went
Birdie?
unnoticed. He's a big fat
Wow.
cunt, like farts a lot. He's also the UK representation in Street Fighter, so there you go.
Birdie is just a Roadhog ripoff, actually.
But yeah, basically he's actually like extremely good in Street Fighter 5, and just no one used him, so no one knew. And the reason that was because none of the top players used him, and they determined the tier list basically.
Oh yeah, tier lists can be updated. Like remember
And
when
even I still aren't.
remember when Yoshi was terrible in Melee, and then that one player was like pretty good as Yoshi in Melee?
Well, so like that's kind of the thing. Is that it's just like it's almost entirely determined by just usage in tournaments, which is a really stupid way of doing it. Yeah, like tier lists are still just have fun, basically.
Fun. You can't have fun if you aren't playing as the S tier characters. Come on. Everyone knows this. Where is she? Yeah, but where do you
What were
think,
you doing anyway?
yeah, where do you think Samus is on the Smash 4 tier list?
I don't know. B.
Where is she? Jesus Christ. Maybe they just removed, she's like so bad that she's not even on the tier list. Is that it?
It's Control F Zonas.
No, they're pictures.
Oh, why?
What does Samus look like, Gavin?
Like a red helmet?
I know, I see naked Samus. We all know she's A tier. I don't know what normal Samus is, though. There's Rob, I got baited a bit. What the fuck? Well. What tier do you think Lucina's in? I can see that one.
I mean, she's Mars, so she's probably just very high, isn't she?
She's high A tier.
There you go.
Where's Marth, though? You know what? I probably shouldn't be doing this while the game is actually starting.
No, not when the game is active, no. Of course, the fucking Maul will go after him and die in there. Why wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm bad. Wow, that was actually really bad. And not intentional at all, I promise.
Chris throwing the game just so you can sass about tiers.
I'm kind of mad that... Well, actually, Mega Man's C tier. That's not that good. Alright, fine. He's in, like, the top hat. That's how many characters are in this fucking game. I hate you.
Well, again, like, it's all relative and horseshit anyway, so.
Almar was, like at the top 5 in Brawl, which surprised the shit out of me.
Especially just me, because I would have felt like they'd just throw hissy fits about how he, like, has a gimmick that isn't, like, immediate power all the time. Or something. I guess those Pikmin can be pretty annoying.
From the guy who plays Zero Suit Samus, probably.
I don't.
You don't?
I played regular zone.
Why?
Because missiles. They're just so, like, missiles in charge of me. It's just so fucking satisfying.
Gavin doesn't agree with the sexualization of Samus. Oh, even better. Hold on. Gavin doesn't agree with Samus being a girl. There we go. Were you baited by Samus being a girl?
No, because when like I played Super Metroid as a kid, I literally didn't give a shit about that. So when it was like, oh, it's a girl, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like, it's the sort of thing you just, when you're a kid, you just don't give a shit about.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Anyone who says otherwise is probably lying. They look really cool or something. And you think that sounds sad, but there are people like that.
Sandy's a girl.
I don't honestly understand why people are like, oh, that was so surprising. And it's like, I don't think it was. I don't think you give a shit when you're a kid. Maybe you give a shit about her being in a bikini, and you're like you're like a small boy. You're like, this is going to get my mom and like make her kill me, or something.
Right, it's over there. You aren't getting any of these fucking eggs, so I don't know why you bothered.
It also wasn't that much of a surprise in Super Metroid when you died. Like she popped out of the suit anyway. So.
Well, we aren't talking about Super Metroid. We're talking about the OG.
Well, I didn't play the OG when I was a kid because it was on the NES, and we didn't have that. We had a Super Nintendo.
He calls himself a Metroid. It's probably close to the one close to the tower on the other side.
By the time I played original Metroid, I was like, I already knew. I was like, yeah, okay.
There we go. Yeah, but I think I knew from. I don't even know how I just knew, but.
It's too young to care. Yeah, basically, like, you just, when you're a kid, you just don't give a shit. It's like, alright, sick.
Wow, it's hell over here.
Yeah, I know, that's why I died.
Wow. Jeez. Okay. Well, we made it.
You may not survive. Well, maybe.
It's a good grenade. I like how Martha's A tier and Messina is B tier. Get fucked, clone.
What? Are you like looking at two different lists? 'Cause you said she was A tier earlier.
Oh, whoops. No, I was looking at B tier and I thought it was A tier. That's my bad.
There you go.
Because there's S tier, A tier. I'm confused because in Brawl there was S plus tier. Because Meta Knight existed. So
He was just a level above.
so I see 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, okay, number 3 is A tier. Could have been better. I feel bad though, because like the only real character I play is fucking Yoshi, dude.
Why do you feel bad?
And I feel like I should at least have like 2 more characters that I can at least feel competent when playing.
You do. You have Yoshi, don't you?
That's just Yoshi. He's only one.
Well, you can always learn others. Like, I have a whole
I
host of
know,
people
but like
fucking
I
people.
haven't, you know. And then there was Sonic, but everyone's mad at Sonic players, so I kind of don't want to play as Sonic anymore.
Why are they mad at Sonic?
Because they're like really campy.
Oh well. It's like people being mad at zoning characters because they're like, oh, that's cheating. It's like, no, it's not. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm mad at zoning characters. Fuck you.
I know.
That's not Samus.
I remember I played Zombus against you once and it made you mad.
That's Alomar. That's not Samus. That's Diddy Kong. Oh, okay. I found her.
Where is she?
She's at the bottom of D tier.
Okay.
Or Samus. She's better than Ike though.
See, that doesn't make sense to me because Ike is fucking
Nope,
ridiculous.
he is top E tier.
This is what I'm talking about. It's like, I don't think they know what they're on about.
Remember when King Dedede was like top tier in Brawl, and then he's G tier in
I don't.
Smash 4?
But alright.
Oh my god.
Ike is fucking great. Like, whenever I had my friends and we were all doing like 6-player Smash, I would just beat Ike and I would just swing and kill like 3 people at once. Like, it's just fucking great.
Oh, you know what? I kind of completely forgot about Pac-Man. I don't know if I'm competent with Pac-Man, but
Ike is just fucking satisfying.
Pac-Man's
Just
in,
big meaty swings.
I'm sad because Pac-Man's in F tier.
Why? Like again, like it literally doesn't matter.
What makes me even sadder is that Kirby is in the bottom tiers. Like, you figure after Melee, they'd learn their lesson. They'd make Kirby good. God damn you, Samurai.
Like, again, like it literally has no bearing on the character, it's just what do competitive people think of it, and they play like very specific, almost stupid ways. See the entire Melee scene.
Super Smash Bros.
Where
Brawl.
they literally play with like specific equipment and broken controllers just to be able to pull off moves and say that's legit.
Is what I just don't understand is like Sakurai. Everyone's like Sakurai loves Kirby so much in you know, Smash. Dude, he doesn't even work at Kirby anymore. If he loved Kirby so much,
he made Kirby.
If he loved Kirby so much, he would still be working at Kirby. That's my philosophy, my hot take. Sakurai's a fake fan of Kirby. Oh, they're both on me now for some reason. Okay.
Sick. Just one of them was on me there for a few seconds and it got briefly hurt. It's fine though, because we got the thing.
Dickhead. Well, let's get more.
Yeah, like, there's no reason to feel sad. Like, tier lists are literally meaningless.
Well, I'm just saying, it's fun playing Yoshi.
They're literally,
Yoshi.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it'd be neat if it was like, you know, competitively respected, I guess, as well.
I mean, like, why? I don't know if it's like a thing of respect and B, no one should care, you know.
Yoshi's going A tier in Smash 5.
It's like that time where like some Pokemon tourney, like doubles tourney, was won by some guy with a Pachirisu on his team that literally tanked entire dragons.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. Like the thing is, that doesn't happen too often.
It doesn't, but like it's literally an indicator that if you give a shit and try, you can make anything work in these fucking things.
I don't know about anything.
That's the wonder of skill.
You should make
you know?
you should make Samus work then.
I mean, I do.
Okay, here's an idea.
What?
Nintendo only makes franchises based on where those franchises place on tier lists.
I mean, I don't know the tier list, so I can't really make jokes about that.
All we know is Samus is pretty low.
Well,
Zero Suit Samus
evidently.
isn't, so we're gonna make a Samus Metroid. Wait, what am I saying? Which one's the character? I don't even know. We're gonna make a Metroid dating sim because that's what the people want to see. They don't want to see a bounty hunter shooting things.
see, here's
They
the
want
thing,
to
right?
see ass.
Nintendo would never make a dating sim because they'd be afraid of it.
Well, you don't know. There's new Nintendo.
I know.
New Nintendo is pretty horny, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's true.
My Nintendo News tweets about Nintendo games, and there's this game coming to the Switch, and the picture that accompanied the tweet was just a real-life picture of a Japanese maid. And
Okay.
I don't know what game that is, but
I don't know either from that.
it's just like, new Nintendo's weird.
Oh no, they're getting video games.
I like to stream the video game.
These are just the things that have been on every other system and neither on here.
Yeah, but it's not right because it's Nintendo.
Nintendo is for kids.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, they used to make love hotels and like playing cards for gambling games and shit.
No, I'm actually Strimmer. The name is...
Also a taxi service.
I don't even know the game. Yeah.
Hanafuda.
Hanafuda? Hanafuda?
Yeah.
Not Hadafuna or Hanafuna
It's Hanafuda.
or Hadafuda.
Stop being rude.
This is...
But-
I always mess it up. I always mix it up. the N's and the D's for some reason on that card game.
I know it is what it is that because I have extensively watched Summer Wars.
Wow.
Fucking love that movie.
Experience Summer Wars every year.
Yeah, I will admit it is something like I am waiting for the day a Galgon appears in like a main Nintendo Direct. I'm just waiting for
Isn't
it.
that on?
The day that happens, I'm gonna start laughing.
I mean, South Park did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like South Park did, and you get stuff like Doom and all on there, right? Like, come on, just make the jump. Do it. You got Bayonetta on your system. What are you to fear?
Hey, do you want to know something else funny?
What?
In Melee, Jigglypuff is A tier. In Smash 4, she's the worst character on the tier list. Jigglypuff being good in Melee surprises the shit out of me.
That doesn't surprise me much because like she was like stupid fast and shit.
Back air, back air, back air, back air.
Basically. I need to get back to Dragon Ball Fighters. I keep wanting to play that online
I
more.
also think Lucas should be in G tier. Fuck you, Lucas.
See, when the tiers go that low, like it's literally meaningless.
Do
at
you
that
know
point,
how
you
many characters are in Smash? They gotta do
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, at the same time, if you have that many tiers, like at what point is the cutoff for good? You know. Like, what is the cutoff for what they consider acceptable? Because like at that length, it's like
it's always Ask Gavin.
well, then that does like again, this renders it all pointless, doesn't it?
There are only 3 characters in Super Smash Bros. 4. Do you know who they are?
X tier. No.
Could you hazard 3 guesses?
Nah.
Gavin. You're killing me.
I don't pay attention to any of these fucking things. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Just guesses.
I don't know, Fox, Falco... Ganondorf. I don't know.
Believe it or not,
Mark.
those are all wrong.
Yeah, I figured.
It's kind of curious though. Fox is like number 7.
Yeah, it's still up there.
You can believe that. But no, it's Bayonetta, Cloud, and
Oh
Diddy
yeah,
Kong.
I forgot about the DLC characters.
Wow. You forgot about Bayonetta?
I mean, I forgot they would count for things like this.
I know how many
It's
all
like
the counts you made to get Bayonetta into the game.
I voted for Wonder Red.
So many, in fact, that she got into the game. Against all odds. Oh yeah, like, I saw a thing about Nintendo saying, like, we still use the Smash ballot. Like, imagine...
For consideration.
Yeah, imagine the people who made joke answers. Like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all discounted. Like, there's not paid attention to.
yeah, I know, but then they had the chance to actually make an impact on Nintendo, and they wasted it on a joke.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like they'd had that already with the actual DLC that became Bayonetta. So like, I'm pretty sure they don't care. Like their joke just keeps applying, man.
Inkling better be X tier. Yeah, there's no X tier. Thank God. There's S tier though, and I still hate that. S is near the bottom of the alphabet.
We've been over
Yeah,
this.
we have. It still makes me angry. Sheeple. And then Nintendo went ahead and made it even worse. Which we also already discussed, but also already still makes me mad.
No end of snakes.
That's a lot of squeaky Steelers.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Inkling. I have this sinking feeling that Inkling isn't going to be very good.
I mean, like, as long as they're fun to play.
I mean, look, I knew you were going to say that. I'm just saying.
Like I don't like buying for like fucking sort of like validation from like just a pack of people who play it just a lot. Like, what do you get, you know?
I feel like the Inkling's going to be pretty gimmicky, and that's going to be its creation or downfall. Creation's not the right word, but
Creation.
its claim to fame. Kind of like how Cloud's stupid limit breakers is claim to fame. Fuck you, Cloud.
Why does that make you angry?
'Cause it's annoying.
Have you actually played against them then? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Briefly. Fuck you, Cloud. And fuck you, Bayonetta, your stupid combo that sends everyone up the top of the screen. Fuck you. And fuck you, Diddy Kong, for your hoo-ha.
Frankly, I just love that they made her like literally the best character because she would be, because she's from like a fucking 3D brawler, so like fighting super hardcore is basically exactly what she does.
No, Gavin, you're wrong. You know who would be the best? Kirby would be the best.
No, he would.
Yes, he would.
Get crushed in an instant.
Yes, he would.
He can take a grand total of like 5 hits and then die.
Wrong.
That's it.
Kirby, do you know the Kirby lore, Gavin? Of course
I do
not.
know the lore, and guess what? It's a little pink puff-up beats up with a bunch of edgy wimps.
Yeah, Bayonetta is basically the same.
Nah.
She's not pink, but that's about where the differences end.
I still find it baffling that Kirby lore is like a set of words. And I'm like, out of the jokes for a moment, I do mean that.
I mean, I'm just pointing up because there's a new Kirby game with a boss, the final boss. With the lore, you know, people have been saying.
Yeah, I've been seeing people saying that, and it still baffles me. It's like, it's a Kirby game.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever paused during a Kirby game? Clearly not.
Yeah.
You clearly don't understand.
It's like fucking hell. So what is it with Nintendo games and attracting like fucking theory mongers, you know? Like, it's not that deep.
Does Bayonetta have a game theory episode?
I have no idea.
Nor do I.
I'm afraid to know.
Well, you know, we gotta watch it if it exists.
No, we don't.
We gotta.
No, we don't. We don't gotta do shit.
My favorite thing about this tier list is all of the Mii characters are unranked. Because no one plays as them. Because you can't play as them online.
You can't play as them
You
online?
can't. Really great move by Nintendo. When I say online, I mean public lobbies, stuff like that. Like, you could play online with friends in a private lobby.
Oh, okay.
But-
I was about to go like, that's weird.
Because their stupid customization gimmick that I hate, and I hate custom moves a lot. I really do. They, like... You just can't play as them in a public lobby, and you know most people who play a game like that.
Thank God, frankly, because like, who actually wants to play as Mii's?
I mean, I know of at least 2 good Mii's that exist. You know who they are, Gavin?
I'm gonna guess one of them is some variant of Hitler.
No. What? You
That's
clearly
usually what it is, isn't
no.
it?
You clearly don't know the Christmas '95 lore.
No, it's your guy.
It's Ui.
Yeah,
Ui's 1, and then old Naruto is 2.
Oh.
Though I don't think I ever. Yeah, I never actually like really streamed Fortune Street or anything, so that's a bit more obscure.
More obscure.
Yeah, old Naruto was my Fortune Street character of choice because you had to play as Mii's.
I guess I'll never play that one.
It's good though. It's so good.
I mean, if it forces you to play as me, it's harder, can it really be?
They have outfits and shit. They don't make sound. The sound is the worst part about the Mii's, unless you're Ui. In which case,
I
the
mean,
sound
for
is
me,
perfect.
the aesthetics are the worst part of me.
The sound is perfect. But yeah, remember like everybody votes channel and shit?
I do, and that shit was.
That was
I don't. I don't remember the
ancient.
point of that.
It was ancient, but I found old Naruto on one of those, saved him, and then just picked him as my Fortune Street character years later. It's probably the best decision I've ever made in my entire life.
I've never played Fortune Street.
Yep. And you are unenriched as a result.
Unenriched. Maybe if Square Enix ever translates the Final Fantasy one.
Yeah, I really hope so. It's like, don't want to translate that still. I own it. I bought it. I did my part, at the very least. But like, do you think like, at this point in its life cycle, with racism, with exclusively Japanese people playing online, that I would stand a fucking chance? No! I need someone else with that game, which requires someone else with a PS4, that game, and a willingness to play Fortune Street for 2 hours, at minimum. I don't think it's happening.
I mean, if it were in English, I would give it a shot. But like in Japanese, neither of us would know what we were doing.
No, you would.
Only like half reading words, because I'd be able to read like everything that isn't kanji and go like, okay, I can read like half of this word, so I don't know what it actually is.
You should go back to
fucking guess from
Japanese
there.
class and enrich your mind.
I mean, it's not on until like the next second half of the year.
Nonsense. Their classes all year round.
No, the one that I go to, the university.
No.
And also, because I'm not a university student, I call CD quit, and well.
Only 80 for a college course? Wow, must
I mean, it's
be
not
nice.
a 10-week course. It's a 10-week course, though.
Must be nice. Wow, I'm bad. Oh wow, Mendez showed up. This isn't Book of Adventures. We actually talked about that a bit last time. It's plausible. Also, Mendez, when's the Book of Adventures?
See, I think I have egg.
I don't even know where you are.
What's that egg? It's fine. Some malls right behind me keep me from moving backwards, which is very unsettling.
Fuck. Suck at Fortune Street. It's not about sucking at Fortune Street. I need everyone to understand that Fortune Street is definitely, like, at least 75% luck. But Chris, there's so many complicated mechanics. Yeah, but, like, the dice. You could be the worst.
I mean, once dice come into it, it's just like, well.
You could make the worst decisions, and if you had a dice that made it so that you never landed on anyone else's property, you would win. Like that's essentially the extreme version of it. Similarly, in 100% orange juice, and not when
You're not really selling me on Fortune Street, I'll be honest.
not when you forget your character's gimmick, like I did the last time I played. Whoops. And you know how Kyoko can't evade?
Yeah.
So someone came to attack me, and I did reverse attribute field to swap our stats, but I only had 1 HP. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get plus 3 evade, and then just evade the attack, and then the character can't evade. Damn it. Fortune Street versus Fortnite. Who wins?
Probably Fortune Street.
Oh my goodness, knock it off.
I'm saying this as someone who like, is nice, like semi-regularly playing Fortnite. Because one of my friends pop on and go like, "That's two for like 2 hours." Like, nah, because I'm out of work. Like, all right.
Wow, that's criminal. Wario is E rank. What the hell? You can't do that to Wario.
So he's like mid-tier then?
He looks closer to the end.
So like he's mid-tier then?
I think high D rank, low C rank is close to mid, where Duck Hunt Dog is. I hope Duck Hunt Dog does not return to Smash 5. And I think it's likely that that and Wii Fit won't. Especially...
Wii Fit's probably out, yeah.
I mean, Rob stuck around. So maybe...
Well, like, Rob has, like, historical importance to Nintendo.
I mean, Duck Hunt kind of does. The Zapper.
Well, yeah, but, like, Rob literally was the way by which they managed to sell the system at all. Whereas, you know, Duck Hunt Dog is just a game.
I don't know, I feel like Duck Hunt... No, actually, Duck Hunt is the game. Actually, Strimmer. But, I don't know, part of me feels like the NZAP perk, not the NZAP, that's in this game, was like, you know, more significant than Rob, less of a gimmick, even if it was still a gimmick. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe because it was, maybe it's less clunky
like,
of a peripheral.
Less clunky, had more games, sure, but in terms of like actual significance, nowhere near it. Like literally, the only reason they could get the NES on the shelves is because of Rob. His very existence let them sell it as a toy rather than a video game console.
And
there you go.
And then they tried again with Amiibo, and ooh.
I mean, that was more just because they're like, ah, that Toys to Life thing is selling a lot, let us get a cut of that.
You know what they should have done? They should have made it so, if they were going for Toys for Life, which probably would have been cooler, they should have made it so that you could, like, only play as a character of an amiibo you had in like the Subspace Emissary-esque mode. And you might be like, Chris, I hate that idea because I want to play as characters without buying figures. But at the same time, wouldn't you rather play that, something like that, than that board game?
I mean, yes, but like, ideally amiibos should always just be little add-ons rather than...
I mean, I guess optimally you could like buy them as DLC or something, but it's like an extra mode, right? Like, Smash 4 is still a great game, even if it has no single-player content.
I mean, it is, but like, if they added a mode like that where you can need an amiibo to play as characters in it at all, that would actually actively detract from the overall package.
I mean, I don't know, amiibo needs something.
Yeah, but it doesn't need something like that, yeah. That would just hurt the image of it. To be honest, I think they should probably just like let it die at this point.
I don't think they are though, because
they're not going to, because you know they still make like a fair packet of money because they're cheap to make and people will still buy them, me included. So.
Did you buy the squishy Metroid?
No, because I don't have any money.
Cretin. I can't imagine you bought the Samus either. Was there a Samus for that?
Nope, there was a Samus one use for returns. Just didn't let the cover art pose.
Oh, Gavin, the thing about Amiibo is the new wave comes out, and if you don't buy it within one day, you can't buy it ever again.
In America is like the important thing to tack on there, because they've never seen that. They've been like very well in stock over here from what I've seen. I remember hearing stories like, oh, like Rosalina's like impossible to find, and then I walk into the game and there's like 5 of them there. I'm like, okay, sure.
Wow, that's a lot of eggs.
Here's the new Squid Sisters on pre-order.
The new Squid Sisters? Don't call them that.
Call them that.
You're gonna make me fucking angry.
Oh, they want to.
Okay, how about this?
Squid Sister ones though, and then Marina ones. Why not?
The Nintendo app for telling you what maps are available and stuff was pushed by Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
So what if we lived in a perfect world where they realized that they already had a solution to tell people these things and made it so that you can make the shows that tell you what maps there are optional? Please, Nintendo! God!
Well, see, like, it's also like a... At this point, it's also like a character thing. Like, it's a mark of the game. You know, it's like... This is an aspect of our game's persona.
No, it's Splatoon, not Persona.
Like, this is a mark of the game that is, like, iconic. It's like a little identifier thing, so like, they can use it as gags, you can make people know it, they love the host thing, so they're gonna keep it up. Splatoon 3 will doubtlessly have a new fair.
Splatoon 3 isn't gonna happen.
It's gonna
Splatoon is going to fail. Like I said, the Inkling is gonna be low tier, and then Nintendo's gonna use that to decide. We can't make any more Splatoon games. They're just not viable. The people don't love them.
And so, like, literally 6 million, not viable.
Splatoon is just not viable as a game.
It's still fucking funny to me that Splatoon is, like, literally one of the best sellers of Nintendo's IPs now. And it's kind of like, do you think they've learned their lesson about new IPs yet? Do you think?
They're gonna make rabbits.
Yeah. I mean, there is that sushi game, so like they're definitely trying.
I don't
again.
think
I just wish
that
they're trying a
is-
bit more.
I think that's not
How does it?
a real new IP, if that makes any sense.
How? Because it doesn't.
Like, ARMS is a real new IP, Splatoon is a real new IP. I don't think Sushi Striker just seems like a... Well, actually, maybe is that only being released on the eShop?
No, it's getting the box.
Really?
cover. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, it just strikes me as an eShop title, like an eShop exclusive title that most people are going to overlook, but it's probably actually going to be alright.
I feel like that's probably because like the game is in 2D, and I feel like that's indicative of a more problematic attitude. Like, it doesn't need to be a big 3D modeled, hoorah, look at our fancy textures thing to be a new IP.
Dark Souls Remaster.
I don't see how that's in any way relevant.
There's news about how they didn't improve anything at all except give it an HD texture pack or something.
I don't know why anyone is in any way surprised by that, because that's literally most HD remasters.
But it's Dark Souls. They're trillion billionaires.
Like, I don't, like, anyone who's expecting, like, oh, it has to be better, like, I don't know what universe you're living in, because it's not the one the rest of us are in.
I was kind of hopeful that they would actually do something.
No, you weren't. You weren't going to play it.
If I did play it, then it would have been nice to have a definitive, better version. Wait, I think so.
I mean, this is it, because it's the game. It's the game, but, like, fancy. But that's it.
No,
There you
that
go.
makes me mad. That's like the Twilight Princess remaster, which makes me angry.
Exactly.
I hate that so much.
You know, like, exactly my point. Like, yeah, welcome. This is it.
Alright, let's see. Before we go, Toon Link. High C tier. Pikachu. High B tier. Right below Lucina. Pit. And Dark Pits. Oh! Pit and Dark Pit are literally in the same thing. In high D tier. I thought they were slightly different, and that would create a little bit variance, but I guess they are literally the same. Hilarious.
Well,
And Zelda is second worst. Right behind Ganondorf. Poor Zelda. I hope Zelda gets justice in Smash 5, because she doesn't deserve
I'm
it.
interested actually what they'll do with Zelda.
Will they use Breath of the Wild Zelda to fit
That's
with
what I mean.
Breath of the Wild Link?
Because that'll be, if they do, that's gonna have like raise some interesting questions.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hyrule Warriors Zelda, because she actually has a moveset probably or something.
I mean, I could devise a moveset for like Breath of the Wild Zelda. It's just it would be spoilers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Right.
couldn't, because I all I know about her is that she cries. That's it. And not like Lucas, where that's like all I think he does, apparently. But
It's like literally you've only seen your grind.
Smash Brawl ruined Lucas. I think it's his voice, honestly. Fuck Lucas. Until I play Mother 3. I played Earthbound.
I'll be honest with, if I'm gonna be honest with you, like, pretty accurate the Mother 3.
Wow, Lucas is a crybaby?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks. But I guess that game is also sad. Sad. Oh yeah, that's a great question. Do you think they're gonna replace Shulk with Rex?
I think so, which I'm kind of mixed on, because, like, I love Shulk.
I have no strong attraction to Shulk, but I do to Pyra, so... Bye,
I feel
Shulk!
like if anything, I think if anything, like, there'll just be... Hang on.
There could be 2 Xenoblade reps.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 Xenoblade reps, I think.
But at the same time, I wonder if they'll do that.
Like, it'll probably be Pyro over Rex.
God, I hope so. But she's just a sword. What's gonna happen is it's probably gonna be like Rex, and then she might show up on the victory screen. That's what I think. But
I don't
imagine.
know, I guess I'll find out when I play the game and actually like see if she can know what moveset I want.
I think I know Rex has like all the blades or some shit, different weapon types.
I mean, yeah, it's like you could just literally be Shulk, from what I understand. Or just summon different blades for attacks.
Rex's weird pants. Oh, yeah, I've just been jumping around here. And then they're gonna replace Cloud with. Hold on, I got it. No, not him. Noctis, that's his name. I was stuck on.
I mean, they're not, because like he's not been on the Nintendo system yet, because they haven't ported the mobile version of 15.
On the Switch, yeah. And his final smash is just gonna be Wario's bike, but in a car.
They could actually have like some pretty sick final smashes for that.
No, it's gotta be the car. I mean, the car would have to show up. Probably the when he enters the stage.
Yeah, or the victory screen.
Drives in.
The victory screen is just the 4 of them like just posing on the car.
It's possible. I mean, Cloud wasn't on a Nintendo system, was he?
Actually, yes. So,
I thought you were going to clarify there.
I mean, if you want me to, like, the first immediate example that comes to mind is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I guess so. Fucking Kingdom Hearts. Sora, don't show up. You're not invited. I hate you.
Why do you hate him?
I don't like him. Donald and Goofy, you're good. Get in here.
Why do you not like him?
Ugh. Ugh, Sora. Ugh.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Do you want to do Battle Block?
I'm done with that.
Yeah, because we never actually, like, clarified beforehand. So...
No, we didn't. So I'm just kind of like, okay.
Whoops. We'll be back with Battle Block.
Alright.
Which means we get the best part.